and welcome to another episode of Thinking Historically About. Today, I have as our guest Dr. Sean Jacobson, who is Assistant Professor of History at the University of North Alabama. You know, we think of the historian, the scholar, but then there's also this thing called a public historian.
Yeah.
What are the differences, and what is kind of the vision and the goals of being a public historian?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great question. So public history is a field that really came about around in the 1970s. It was seen as a response to a crisis, really a job crisis with the field of history. You know, hey, we are losing our relevance. We're somewhat out of touch with the public. You know, and the public is very engaged in history, whether that's through museums or entertainment, monuments, memorialization, landscapes. And so we're interacting with history so often. And so what public history tries to do is form this bridge between academic scholarship and public community. So it's a brilliant umbrella term. It can refer to skills that are used by people who work in like the Park Service, the government agencies, museums, archival research, in making all of that more accessible to public audiences. So, me being an academic, but also being a public historian, I approach some of my historical questions through a slightly different lens. Where typically we look at documents, we understand the past through analyzing primary sources, and that's still very much part of what I do. But I'm also looking at the ways that we see that history remembered through our infrastructure, through what we choose to remember or forget. Some of the ways that history has been erased from landscapes, and I think that is especially true for a lot of Native American history, where we can't see it. But just because we can't see it doesn't mean that it no longer exists. So it's a way of expanding our understanding of what is history and what is historical research.